Hey Libra, thanks for stopping by Intuitive Tarot Therapy for your May 2022 reading. I'm Lady J. Shout out to all my subs. Hey subs, how you doing? I love you and I am appreciative of you. Thank you everyone for your views and your beautiful energy. This is general reading. Take what resonates. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. And watch those videos for a full view of what's going on with you at this time. Also, I'd like to mention that cross-watchers are welcome. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when your reading is uploaded. Follow on Instagram for fun-inspired posts, YouTube reading announcements, and free live readings at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. All right, let's see what's in the cards for you, Libra. We've got honor. Okay, care for your soul, honor the destiny within you by practicing extreme self-care. And we've got rest. Well, we need to rest up. We need to get some rest. And we got to honor ourselves and honor our rest. Take a mental break. A quiet mind has direct access to wisdom and insight. Also, when you rest, you regenerate, you recover. If you are someone that works out or has a laborsome job, rest is really important for your body to heal. And if you're looking for those gains, that's where you're going to find it. So find it. That's where you're going to define it. If you're looking to define your muscles, get some rest, honor yourself by doing that. Yeah. Self-care at this time. And I got this, perception right on top. This imagination's calling out to me. I'll read it a little bit later. Okay, see the past through the lens of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. So if you're having some, you're in your feelings about some past transgressions or just like, you know, you're healing from your past, work to see it through a lens of grace, and that it's just setting you up for greatness in the future, in your now, in your recovery. Right off the bat, as I crack open these cards, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil. So we have Earth energy here with the Devil, okay, and this is Capricorn energy. And then the Pentacles, Earth energy of the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about your whole self, your environment, how you're being out in the world, and to yourself. So maybe we have some things to overcome, okay? And you are working with the Seven of Pentacles to strategize, you know, what you got going on, what's working for you, what's not. We are coming up, there's a magician there, that air energy Libra with the Gemini energy of the magician. Okay, so we are coming up on a total lunar eclipse, the flower full supermoon. Woo! We got a total lunar eclipse, along with it being a supermoon. It's going to be a big old bunch of energy. Coming up May 16th, it's going to be in the... in Sagittarius, and it's going to be on a Monday. It's going to start your week off with some powerful energy, new beginnings, and intense evolution is what all that is signifying. Okay? All right. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side, thank you for guiding our beautiful Libra. We do have Leo energy with the Strength card on the bottom there. What has come out? Oh, we have the Empress. Look at that, Libra. This is your energy, Venus energy. Okay. Yes, Empress, beautiful energy. Oh, I don't know why I put that upside down, but that's your energy there. All right, when working to juggle, I feel some new things going on in your life, and you're needing to find balance around those. Okay, and then I have Eight of Cups. So it seems like you need to do some, or you're feeling like you, thank you, want to get some a new perspective. We have the Two of Wands here. Okay. And the Six of Wands on the bottom. So I feel like you are getting so yeah, there's the Two of Wands that popped out. You're getting some ideas as you're moving into the future, moving on into your life. Again, new beginnings, intense evolution. So this is a major thing going on in your life, especially with that Empress as your energy there popping out. Having ideas, being innovative, looking at your options and your resources. There's some surrender involved there. And major changes. Need to set some goals, or you're setting goals. You're planning, obviously, with the Two of Wands there. It's interesting, both of these decks, we have a couple of different perspectives of the Two of Wands right out of the gate. They appear to be looking in opposite directions, but they're not. It's just our perception of where they're standing and what they're doing. Okay? So I think no matter which way you flip it, I think that you're wanting to get see the full spectrum for what it is, and you are. I think what's challenging for you is your dance with the plates that you have in the air. And again, on the bottom here, you have the Eight of Cups, indicating that there's some introspection that is needed. You maybe need to break away from the fray and get some rest. Whatever you're doing in your free time, I'm not saying like stop doing it, but just perhaps pair it with some quiet introspection. Maybe drive without the radio. In your underlying messages, I think make sure you're looking at the glass half full. There's a lot going on, it seems, where you're not taking care of yourself. But if you don't take care of yourself and you don't exude some self-discipline that is indicated here with the Chariot, that Cancer energy, you might have burnout. That's what might happen. But let's look a little further here. Because in your introspection, you will be able to plan and see things for what they are and really get your the dynamics of where you're headed and what you need to do, how you can prepare for this transformation. What's this Two of Pentacles? Oh, goodness. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for guiding our beautiful Libra today. Thank you. Yeah, there's that Seven of Pentacles. I would say there's some things that need to go and some things that need to stay, and maybe you're sorting through your things right now. Perhaps you are having. I feel like it's arduous. I feel like there's a lot of effort that's going into you sorting some things out and balancing your things. But I think you're going to find ease if you really just kind of give it a chance to breathe. Okay? Yeah, seeing that pass through the lens of grace. Yeah, I think there are some things that have happened that have allowed you to open your heart, and that will allow you to continue to open that heart chakra. And that space is going to allow you to actually plan with ease, with more ease and more clarity, okay? Yeah. And there may be a tower on the way. You know, whenever I get the imagination card, it does remind me of the tower. It does remind me of just some, you know, things occurring in order to get us to think outside the box. And this card does indicate that life's difficulties are a call to consciousness, a grace-inspired event that challenges us to reach beyond limited thinking. So, seems like you may have had some revelations. Yeah, there's that 5 of discs again, and you have the 7 of wands. So, perhaps you're seeing a situation as very disappointing. Very, maybe because, you know, with that 7 of wands, because you stood up for yourself or what you believe in, you have been left to feel like, wrong decision, go with what we say. But I do believe once you see that cup half full, that it's going to help you see some results in your planning, okay? Oh, this wants to come out. This is the Queen of Discs. So you might be influenced by a Capricorn. That is the devil, okay? Energy as well. Maybe you're letting go of some past toxicity, and perhaps could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Queens are water energy. Could be a parent. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got going on here today. Spirit's been wanting me to choose cards lately, so you may see me do that from time to time. Yeah? Yeah, there's a High Priestess, and the 5 of Discs remains on the bottom, honey. You do have the Sun on top. So there are brighter days ahead, but we got to do some work. And this really intense energy that's coming in with these new beginnings and intense, excuse me. Woo, I've been yawning a lot. My past 3 readings, I've been yawning a lot. And I mean, I've had conversations on the phone. I've been talking to myself. You know what I mean? I have not been yawning. So this is, maybe you need some rest. Maybe you need to get some sleep. Go to bed a little earlier. Get off of the internet and social media and YouTube a little earlier. And get off the games a little earlier and get yourself some good rest. Okay, it's really important. Yeah, okay, there it is. All right, well, we have Temperance here. Okay, so you're creating something. Something's being created. And this is Sagittarius energy. You're making something with this Empress. Some of you all could be pregnant or having a child, actually birthing a child, birthing ideas. I mean, you have the 2 of Wands here. You're thinking, you're creating, you know, and it makes sense. It's springtime. The little goslings and ducklings are being born, and all the little birds and, you know, trees and pretty things are being born. And I mean, this is alchemy at its best, at its finest, okay? So you are creating things, you're reevaluating what you got going on, and you have that Chariot. So the Chariot, again, is Cancer energy that may be very influential for you, but it's also about determination and discipline. So there's some discipline that's needed here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So going away from the fray is what's best, so that you can mend your broken heart. Really, because once your heart heals, it's stronger. It's like bones. Once they heal, they're stronger than they were before. And then you really get a clear idea of what you want and how things are going to look. I think things are a little up in the air for you right now. Thank you. All right. Yeah, there's that 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Discs. Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. So the 8 of Cups is not telling you to, I don't know. It's we're also going to be coming into Mercury retrograde soon. So this too shall pass. Some confusion and some miscommunication. But yeah, you're balancing some work here, man. A lot of pentacles here. It's about how your commerce, okay, and how you're balancing your life, and that you're being a team player. I see you getting help and assistance, and people are looking at you and they're very proud of you. You did have that 6 of Wands pop up as well, and then there's that King of Discs that remained on the bottom. Okay, so that's Virgo energy. Virgo's also represented by the Hermit, which, the 8 of Cups goes into the mountains, sojourns into the mountains, and then gets some clarity. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. One more. Top it all off. All right. Be flexible here and now on the bottom there. Okay. So, Libra, let's start with Observer. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of responsibility here. You have a lot of new responsibility, and that is why the challenge of balancing things is coming into play. There's a new normal for you that is really on its way, and I think it's bringing up some old stuff for you. But know that you are supported. Your ancestors, angels, you do have lots of ancestors there pulling for you. Opening doors for you, paving the way for you. I don't know if you've had a lot of changes going on in the recent past personally, being that this is a general reading for the collective energies, but I feel like there have been doors open for you. There have been ways that it's been very graceful. It may have been a lot, which can be heavy, but it seems like it's just been really graceful for you. Yeah. Yeah, and just looking at your numbers, and right off the bat, watch out for twos, 222. and 4. Okay, so the, again, realistic, meticulous goals, patience with the temperance card. Things are going to take as, again, seeds have to have their own time to germinate. And you can't rush it. And a watch pot never boils, it just drives you crazy, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got for you. So first up is Observer, okay? Observer is 49. All right. So most people see the world through a lens, a personal lens. Let's just stop there. Perception says see the past through the lens of grace. So it's, interesting that we're talking about lenses. Maybe you need some glasses. You need to wear your glasses. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they closely identify with their feelings and experiences so much that they come to believe that these are the only reality. So I feel like a veil has been lifted and some truth. I think the last time in April, there was some truths being revealed to you that you're having to, like, you thought things were one way, but really they were another way. And it's really kind of taken you by storm. So, so much so that they come to what? They closely identify with their feelings and experiences. What? Oh, it's hard. I'm sorry. It's hard to read and be present and while I'm channeling. So bear with me, Libra. So most people see the world through a personal lens, and they closely identify with these are most people, okay, their feelings and experiences so much that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance, hence the 8 of Cups here, to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. And now's one of those times in your life, Libra. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, the people, culture, and environment you're engaged with right now. So I think you're in some newness. And I think a lot hit you at one. I think life kind of smack, where you're having to be imaginative. The Empress is about imagination and creativity, right? Now's one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about, maybe a new culture that you're involved in now. So you'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. And I think you're coming to understand that you couldn't see the forest for the trees. You were so close up and all up in your feelings. You could it was inhibiting your ability to hear and to see. Like, people were trying to tell you, yo, you got it wrong, homie. This is how it really is. And I don't know if you were ready, because I think with this 3 of Swords that it broke your heart. You really hurt your feelings. And it made you look at life like, has my life been a lie? And I think that, we tend to think we know everything because we think we have all the information, but truly there's so much stuff that we don't know that there is to know. So I think it's really important for the evolution of our heart and the state of things to just be open that there's probably so much more stuff that we don't even know. But maybe it was a divine plan so that to get you to evolve to this place. And life's kind of tricky that way. Sometimes things have to take us for a loop in order to shake us out of our already always thinking about things. Yeah. So sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of unresolved past experiences dubbed over your conversations. Take time out before you react, okay? It's likely the other person has no idea how their words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection. You do have the Three of Discs here. That is, again, teamwork makes the dream work. Collective effort towards something. You're supported, right? Here in your physical life and with spirit. So have faith in your connection and trust that you can all come together, or you two can come together, whatever the case may be. Take two. Say it that way. Take to higher ground and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and the landscape. And you'll find that things much improve sooner than later. Okay? All right. And let's move on to round and round. Yeah. And it's important for you to step away so you can heal, really get some new perspective, and then continue to plan. There you will find an easier way to balance what is here hindering. It seems to be there is dis-ease around what's before you. Like you're having to take a lot of deep breaths. So we have round around 25, 7. Okay, it's about purpose. Okay, it's about meaning. It's divine, divinely guided here, ordained. What you're supposed to be doing here in life. Yeah. All right, round and round 25. Oh. Round and round. The spiritual quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Yeah, that checks out. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, the truth is that you're standing at a higher vantage point, a higher perspective, a higher level, looking down on your circumstances, and you'll learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past that was not serving you. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. And access the wisdom in lessons. Okay? Well, some of you may feel like you have wound up in the same space that you were. It's like, wow, how did I wind up with the same person and the same situation or the same kind of job, the same vibe and same feel if I'm trying to change my life? You know, you can move, you can be here and then move to a clear across the country. You can move across the world. You can move to Timbuktu and you're still going to have the same issues because the common denominator is you. You have the issues, you have the experiences that have left you feeling this way and looking at life that way and so on and so forth, right? So are you wondering, how did I get here again, Libra? Does something feel familiar? in your dynamics with others, maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person. Ooh, that's never fun. But remember, these things are here to teach you, to help you get out of that, all right? It's not to punish you, although it does feel intense and like you're being punished, but rest assured that you're not, and you're being supported, okay? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person. Who may not look familiar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance to his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution, Libra. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, face, and that's okay, because you get to do it again and like try to get it right. try to evolve out of the cycle, okay? But it's gonna be different, right? You get to do things again, but different this time, where you've learned something of great value since the last time around. So how will you choose to behave now that you're aware that if you keep doing what you always did, you're going to keep getting what you always got? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. That's really important. So, in prosperity, if you are in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it is because you are being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be a part of your journey and prosperity. Who helps you navigate and who sabotages you? Is it you? Is it someone else? Who supports you? What are the familiar signs and your responses to them? Triggers, right? That's a word we're all familiar with. And your responses to them. And when you find yourself in a repeat of patterns of the past, it's a great time to get a coach or a mentor who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works. Don't repeat what doesn't. You'll free yourself from the old cycles and cease going around and around the same thing. And we have orphaned. It is number 3. And, it's appropriately so with the 3 of Swords there. Okay, what is the number 3 about? It's about creativity, imagination, abundance, and ultimately happiness. Well, this is not 3, this is 5. 5 is change. And for some reason, I thought it was 3. Oh, well, here we are. So, what is 5? It's change, right? It's curiosity. Things that come in that usher in change. So, here we go. We are all meant to have connections with other people than our families, society, and the larger culture. So no man is an island. And it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is your need to find where you fit in. Well, be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging, okay? Find the home within. And know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of the pressure to fit in. Not everybody will understand you. It's not their job. It's time to move on. In relationships, it says as you shift. Now, I just want to also clarify that although you have a lot of pentacles here, it's not just about your profession or your coin or your money, right? Pentacles is earth energy, okay? It's the physical life, your life. You know, let's look here. This is a very earthy card. She's outside. She might be giving birth. I mean, she's pregnant, right? She's got comfortable surroundings, beautiful natural surroundings, and her gown is coupled by what looks like to be a beautiful tapestry. So she's warm if she needs to be, you know. But she's grounded. She's resourceful. And she believes in herself. So anyway, so it could be about your living situation. Not only your job, but your living situation. Okay, so as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you're drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of new personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs. So you feel left out and unstable and out of place and unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without an agenda. So don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth it. And you know what? Everything has its cost and its payoff. And so you've got to work to be discerning enough to know if something's worth it. Is the cost more than the payoff? It ain't worth it. It's not, and it doesn't serve you to have that imbalance, okay? All right. And finally, you have flexible. So that is 19, comes to the number 10. 10 comes to the number 1. So 10 is about the end and the beginning. So this is that intense evolution, okay? This is about nothingness and the ultimate. So it's the perfect yin and yang, the end and the beginning of something amazing and incredible. You have, right off the bat, major arcana as your energy and 2 major arcana down here. So this is intense life altering shift, okay? Yeah, and again, that perspective. So the way you looked at things is very different from the way you see things now. And I think that has really hurt you. And it's okay. You're going to heal from it. This too shall pass. If it's fresh, give it 72 hours and just allow yourself to just kind of be with the information. Just this too will pass, darling. And nothing is permanent. That is the guarantee. But as much as you want others to accept you, where are you limiting acceptance of others? Definitely think about that. Okay, flexibility. All right, so this is about being open-minded, becoming adaptable without compromising what's most important, right? It's talking about a tree's roots being solidly planted in the ground, yet, it can bend and whatnot. And if a branch kind of breaks off, it's going to grow another one. So resiliency, okay, rather than being rigid and no and no, 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 okay, like a building, because you just come crashing down and that doesn't serve anybody. So consider how the tree remains supple and secure. Excuse me, I'm just yawning all over the place. I don't know. It does happen though. I was just talking to my girlfriend, and being a channeler and an intuitive and so on, reading tarot, it can become very draining. And I have nearly fallen asleep in very intense readings before because I'm in such a trance. So I just don't feel like this is coming from me though. Could be. I don't think it is. I think you need some rest, Libra. So bless you. Get some rest. Anyway, the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it could be in shambles. So this is how you need to be right now. Willing to learn new things, being teachable, malleable, enrollable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. So stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you as well. And in every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things, letting go of rigidity. That is what's required right now for you to make this evolution. Take part in this new beginning. You keep saying no, there's not going to be anything else to say yes to. So open up a little bit, like do something that scares you. Open that up. Also, you don't always have to be right all the time. It's okay to come to a happy compromise, and you can still get your needs met. This is a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card could also signal that you've met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas of what sort of partner is right for you. So be flexible. You'll be very happy that you made that choice. Also, in prosperity, even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you haven't thought of, a new source of income, other opportunities that might have just been on the just kind of on the outside of your imagination, not really kind of coming in clear. So be flexible. Remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Claim that. Then be willing to bend a little and enjoy the miraculous results. Yeah, and honor yourself. Get rest. You have to love on yourself. You remember growing up and your parents or whoever raised you were trying to teach you how food is fuel, like gas for a car. Maybe that resonates with someone. That dog is barking really loud. Also, you might be having some skin irritations. It is spring. So some of you all have eczema. Some of you all are, as it's getting warmer, your skin's starting to react. My leg is starting to itch for just out of the blue. Get some cortisone cream. I like the kind that doesn't have any aluminum in it. So maybe look at the cheaper brands. They sometimes have less stuff in them. But also drink lots of water and look at any things that you might be allergic to. You might just simply need an antihistamine. So good luck with you on that. All right, let's get you an intuitive crystal and see what crystals can guide you today. Oh, look at that. Okay. Let's see here. Malachite. Malachite is about love, self-love, friendship, and romance. It's going to help you create healthy patterns in relationships, connect to the sweetness of life, and maintain heart-centered awareness, and help you get to the heart of the matter. Malachite. Love malachite. Why? Okay. Connect with the sweetness of life. Come from love. It's going to help you do that. The affirmation. Say it with me, Libra. I recognize repetitive patterns and choose love, compassion, and kindness. And we have Peacock Couple. This is about happiness and self-confidence. It will assist you in improving your optimistic outlook on life. Feel confident and comfortable. Embrace the ability to be in the spotlight. That Six of Wands came out. So some of you all may be celebrities or public figures one way or another. And help you increase happiness. Peacock Copper. Okay, the affirmation, Libra, is I confidently show my true colors to others. I am fabulous. Yes, you are. All right, well, I see Cancer. I see Sagittarius. There is, Taurus. There's Gemini. There's you, Libra, here. Capricorn came out. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. Well, happy May. And I hope something in this reading has been helpful for you. Thank you for your views, your likes, your comments, your shares, your beautiful energy and support of my channel. I do appreciate you so much. Subscribe if you haven't gotten subscribed. Subscribe today. Also, for further connection, follow on Instagram at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. Always sending you love, Libra. Praying for blessings of health, wealth, and high vibes. Until next time, be well, be happy, be grateful. We'll see you soon. Peace and love, baby.